Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you 5 easy ways that you can increase the supply of breast milk for your baby. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. My first tip is to keep it regular. It is so important because breastfeeding is a supply and demand kind of game. The more that you feed your baby, the more it will tell your body that you need to produce. So if you're going long periods of time in between feeds, your body will think your baby doesn't need so much milk and it will slow down production. So what we need to do is make sure that your baby is being fed at regular intervals without any long gaps in between, and this will tell your body to produce more and more milk. My next tip is that you have really got to look after yourself. This means that you need to be eating good food, regular intervals. Breastfeeding can burn an additional 300 to 600 calories per day. So if you are not eating enough, you are not going to give your body what it needs to produce the breast milk. If you're already a breastfeeding mum, you'll be familiar with that feeling when your baby latches on and you get that really dry mouth because it makes you really thirsty. This is your body telling you that you need to drink plenty, far more than you would on a normal day. Now, as mums, generally, even if you're not breastfeeding, I think we're all a little bit guilty of neglecting the hydration a bit. So it's always a good idea to have a drinks bottle around with you, especially one like this that keeps your fluid nice and cool. If you can have that ready filled and in the room with you at all times, wherever you sit down to feed your baby, have it within reach. Make sure you are drinking plenty throughout the day. And the other way that you need to be looking after yourself is resting. Now this is easier said than done with a small baby or older children for that matter, as mums rarely get enough rest, but if you are given the opportunity to rest, do it. Rest over housework, rest over anything else in your life that doesn't absolutely essentially need doing, because if you are not well rested enough, your body is not going to produce enough milk. My next tip is to get those hormones flowing the right way. Things like stress absolutely are detrimental to breastfeeding. The more you stress about your lack of milk production, the less you will produce. Now, this does not seem fair, it's just unfortunately how it goes. So what you want to be doing is relaxing as much as you can, taking the time with your baby, trusting that your body will do what it's supposed to do and trusting that everything's going to flow. Try skin on skin contact with your baby, looking at your baby. If you're expressing, you haven't got your baby with you, look at a photograph, and you just need to find a way to chill and relax. Now, one way that you can do this is by switching off totally, and rather than focusing on what you're doing, latch your baby on and then just chill out. Pop Netflix on. Take the opportunity to rest and drink and chill and feed your baby all at the same time. So all of these things are going to help your milk production because when you are relaxed and rested and chilled out, the milk will flow. So if you ever wanted a good excuse for a Netflix binge, now you got one. My next tip is to express yourself. Not necessarily in the Madonna kind of way, more in the pumping milk from your boobs kind of way. I found that the best way to increase my milk production was to express alongside breastfeeding. Now, if you have watched some of my other videos about my breastfeeding stories, you will know that I had problems feeding my second baby and he wasn't gaining enough weight. So I put all these steps into place to increase my milk supply, and expressing was really key to that. So in between feeds, I would express, and then as I was expressing, even when the milk stopped coming, I would continue to express, telling my body I need more, I need more. I basically ended up tricking my body into thinking I had twins because my baby was having what he needed, and then I was continuing to demand more from it, and then eventually my body caught up supplying the demand that I was creating. So expressing can be a fantastic way to boost your production. Plus, having milk stored in the fridge or the freezer ready to go if you're ill, or if your baby's ill, or if you actually have to leave the house without your child and leave your child with someone else, is such a comfort. And I found that personally, having a supply of milk in the freezer made me stress even less because I knew it was there, and that in turn helped my milk production. My next tip is to try a supplement called fenugreek. Now, obviously, before trying any form of supplement, you should always check with your doctor or health visitor, but this is something that is widely used to increase milk supply. Now, it has a bizarre side effect of making you smell kind of like maple syrup, but other than that, I didn't personally have any other negative side effects from it. Does fenugreek actually work to produce more milk, or is it a placebo? Now, as long as you believe it's going to work, even if it is a placebo and it does work, does it matter? I don't know. Personally, I took it, I believed it was going to work, and whether it was my belief that made it work or the fenugreek that made it work, it didn't matter. My supply went up. So it's certainly something worth giving a go once you've checked it out with your doctor. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any of your own top tips for increasing supply, please leave them in the comments. Likewise, if you have any questions at all about breastfeeding, leave them in the comments and I shall make sure to add them into my list of videos to film for you guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. So I will see you lovely people very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.